Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video. This time I have some insane stuff for you guys. It's really cool. I've actually got some information about the campaign and so Treyarch have actually followed somebody on Twitter. Now, Treyarch don't usually follow people, maybe some producers of Treyarch and maybe Activision or Infinity Ward, but they don't really follow people, but they did. They actually followed this person on Twitter called the Unmarked Man. He's clearly not a real person, is he? He's actually a character from the Black Ops series, well, supposedly from the Black Ops series. That's part of my theory, but yeah, it's really cool. Yes, so this Unmarked Man is apparently Hudson from the Black Ops series. He was in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. He was in the army. He was born in the early 1930s. He went into the army, the US Air Division, I think, or something like that, the Airborne Division or something. It's a really good division in the US Army or something like that. And then he left, he went to university, studied physiology and politics or something, economics maybe. And then he left, and then he got recruited by the CIA because he was a very good strategist. And he was actually the head of some missions that you done in Black Ops 2 when you went back into the 1980s. And in fact, I've got a really good theory, and obviously Treyarch have been releasing some Snapchats, some interesting stuff, some stuff that nobody understands apart from me, okay? I've got a really good theory. So one of the Snapchats Treyarch released was with some soldiers and a helicopter, an army helicopter. In fact, that helicopter was active in the 1980s, and so were the soldiers. Obviously there was a few wars. I believe the Cold War was around then as well, I think. Sometime during then there was some stuff. The Panama invasion was around then as well. And of course the Falkland War, when Britain went to war with Argentina, and some stuff. I think the Gulf War was around then as well. And and then there was a lot of commotion going on between countries. This is when Hudson actually died in Black Ops 2, was in the 1980s. So the Snapchats do actually relate to this, which is really interesting. Again, now you're probably wondering now, how the fuck is that Hudson? You don't know anything about it. You can't see a picture or anything. Now let's just zoom into that picture. Here it is. Again, you don't actually see any facial details or any details whatsoever, apart from maybe a window in the back or some sort of wall. His sleeves are rolled up, and he looks like a soldier-built person, doesn't he? He looks quite muscly. He's obviously bold. And if I show you a picture of Hudson, right here, his sleeves are rolled up. And yeah, this was like his trademark in Black Ops series. His sleeves were always rolled up, and he was bold, of course, always wearing sunglasses. And I just think that this looks like Hudson. It does. And this is his facial detail. Again, he's bold, clearly. Well, he's not completely bald. He's just got his head shaved, sunglasses, beard. And I've even got some more evidence that this could be Hudson. Now, if we look at his tweet, he's only put one tweet out, and it was actually about a mission in Black Ops 2 that Hudson was a huge part of. He read the incident changed everything. Now, this could be with anything from the Black Ops series, but I think there was one that actually stood out from all the rest, and it was when Mason died, and of course Hudson died as well. And it was really strange. It was crazy, that incident. And what actually happened was it was back in the 1980s when Mason and Woods and the Navy SEALs, I think, had to rescue this person and take him back to safety. And when it was back to safety, Mason went missing, and then you started playing with Woods. And Hudson was in command of the whole mission. Again, this was his part of the CIA. He was a CIA special agent in charge of missions and stuff. And then you were meant to kill Mendez because apparently he was in the area at the time. And then these people apparently caught Mendez, who was a drug cartel terrorist kind of person. And yeah, so these people caught him with a bag over his head. And then Hudson tells Woods to take the shot. And then you take the shot, you actually shoot him in the head. Of course, every player pretty much shot him in the head because that's what you do when you're a sniper. And so you think you've just killed Mendez, and then Mendez actually comes back to life. He actually shoots you, I think, and yeah, the other guy, I don't know what happens to him. I think he dies or he runs away. I have no fucking clue. In fact, I think Woods shoots him. I think you actually shoot him. I don't know. I can't remember that far back. And then you find out that you actually shot Mason. And yeah, that's the part when everyone was gutted. And then Mendez actually takes you back. He actually catches Hudson, and then he tortures Hudson, and then he actually kills Hudson, and he shoots Woods in the kneecaps, which makes him disabled. And then at the end of the game, you actually find out that you shot Mason in the leg, and then he comes back to life. It depends how you actually end the game. So yeah, this could be the whole incident. Of course, there was a lot of shit going down in that mission. Yeah, this is my theory. It all adds up. Of course, the Snapchats add up to this. The whole tweeting adds up to this. The picture actually gives away fuck all apart from the sleeves and the bold hair, which is Hudson's trademark. Maybe if he had his interests on Twitter, maybe sunglasses or something like that, that would give away more information. This is what Treyarch wanted us to find on their Twitter. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you're new around these parts, please subscribe. We're almost at 2K, which is amazing. Go follow me on my social media there in the descriptions. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.